One funnel away, my one funnel away challenge journey. I just decided this morning that I was going to do this. I wasn't sure I was going to do it, but I'm actually recording this way in case I get brave enough and vulnerable enough to share it on my Instagram TV channel. I'm not sure I'm going to yet. I don't mind being vulnerable on my Facebook page because it's a little bit private and it's my page with my name. I'm not sure I'm ready to go out there and share all that I'm going to reveal in this with my Instagram TV station. I'm not sure I want to share it on my station. That's where I'm the expert in supersizing your business. So I'm not sure that this is a perfect fit for that. So tomorrow I might be landscape. Today I'm portrait. I want to talk a little bit about what is this one funnel away challenge and why do I want to share what I am doing with it. It is a challenge to get our marketing and our sales for our unique business, what it is we want to do online, done in 30 days. It's a 30-day challenge by Russell Brunson. And if you haven't heard of Russell Brunson, he's like the king of online marketing. Amazing human being. And he, for his business, ClickFunnels, which I'm a certified partner for, and I adore ClickFunnels because of the ease at which you can take your traditional brick and mortar business and put it online. Not put it online, but have an online component to your business is absolutely phenomenal. And the marketing principles and strategies that he teaches are second to none. They're amazing. And anybody in any business, in any walk of life, can apply them to your business and to your world to supersize and grow your business, which is why I love them. And it doesn't matter what your business is. It doesn't matter what type company you have. It doesn't matter what you do for a living and what you want to do. If you're an employee, you can actually apply these strategies and supersize your career. You could apply these principles because they're based on human psychology and how our brains are wired and how we're wired and how we think and how we interact with other human beings. So it goes well beyond marketing and sales if you look for that, if you look for those patterns. And one thing I do and have done for a really long time is I look for what's really going on here. If I'm at an event, I take a step back and I look at the big picture of this event and the purpose of the event and what's going on and how it's being planned out and orchestrated. And Russell Brunson and his team at ClickFunnels, or Edison Group, or Edison Limited, whatever they call themselves, are masters of this. And I just love, like, Funnel Hacking Live to me was one giant perfect webinar. And if you don't know what a perfect webinar is, we'll talk about it later. But I'm going to speak in some of the technical terms that I'm used to, because this is kind of just my diary of me going through this process, exactly how it's impacting and affecting me. And I'm hoping that you can learn from that then by me sharing what I'm going to share about this. Now, this past week was a preliminary week for this journey. And Russell Brunson and Steven Larson, Steve used to be Russell's right-hand funnel building guy, and he's struck out on his own earlier this year to create his own business and his own hook and to, you know, to do his own thing. That's like I always used to have with my folks. I always loved it when people left my companies because I always knew they were going on to do something bigger and better with their lives. And that always makes me feel good. I was always sad to lose them, but it always made me feel good knowing that our place was just a stepping stone for them to move on to something better for their life and for their family and just to make their experience here on the planet better. So the first couple days, and I'm just going to summarize what they were, and I think I'll share some documents maybe in my, I don't know that, if my Sharon Horne-Ellstrom group is a private group, I'll share some documents in that you could go and you could refer to. And I might or might not share the individual videos and things from the challenge. I'm not sure I have the time with everything else I'm doing right now to actually share all that detailed stuff in addition to sharing my video and all the other commitments that I already have. I've got a lot of commitments going on right now. And so I don't want to take away from those. But I do think what I'm going to do is use this 30-day challenge. I'm already mapping out what I'm going to use the challenge for. To create the funnels for my Women's Summit. I'm working on a Women's Summit. That idea just came up a week ago. And so I'm putting together a Women's Summit. And I think that I'm going to use this 30 days to map out the process of how I roll out that Women's Summit. So if you've ever thought about doing a summit for your business or for your life or just to become known on the internet, follow along with me because this is going to be on my Be Me to Thrive page, that's where I talk about what she's up to now, and I share my journey of going from the offline brick and mortar world to the online world. And I just started talking about this summit because just about a week ago, the idea popped into my head. I asked the question to a group of women and my ideal client audience, and bam, it just kind of was born. And so I've already got a dozen speakers lined up, and I'm working on the exact focus of that. So this 30-day One Funnel Away challenge, I'm using that to hone in on my marketing and sales of that event. I guess I just decided this right now. But the pre-work for this has been really fun and really interesting. And I shared it with one of my coaching students because he asked me the question. He's like, okay, today, the first day was about, this preliminary work is all about belief. And he's like, okay, so what was your limiting belief? And I said, it's the same. My limiting belief has been the same for a really long time. And even though I've worked on it a lot, it's still my limiting belief. It's the I'm not good enough or I don't deserve. And I think that's really a common belief for a lot of people. And I'll admit, I work on that all the time because it rears its ugly head probably daily in my life still, where I get some kind of a subliminal, subconscious message that says, who do you think you are to do that? You know, what makes you think you're good enough? Why would you think that the universe would allow you to do that? You know, who do you think you are? You don't deserve that. Guess what? We all deserve absolutely everything that we want. So I'm going to stop here. I just wanted to do a quick introduction and welcome you to follow along and watch me. I'm not going to crash and burn, I hope, but watch me apply the One Funnel Away challenge to my business and to my life and to a project that I'm working on. See you tomorrow with day 1 because the official challenge starts tomorrow. I'm probably going to do another quick video about the preliminary steps that we went through because I think that the belief and the mindset is really important, and that if you don't get that right, all the rest of applying the process is not going to work for you as effectively, and you're going to continue to struggle. And why struggle if you don't have to? It's a choice. Let's choose not to. All right, see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for coming with me.